Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup. We'll see the #4 team in the country, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Away to get us going. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So the Oregon Ducks offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And each offense features a star tight end. Kirk, what an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch two tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better today.
Well, I think we can all see how tough it is to control this guy under center today for this defense. But they did a nice job of keeping him contained. But they've got to stay focused. They can't get lazy because we could see him breaking one any moment against this defense.
The game makes it second and medium. Back in motion now. Dropping back. It's Moore. Defense is coming after him. Just trying to get rid of it.
The defense does a good job of being aggressive here and not slowing down their pass rush. They put pressure on him, and instead of him throwing it away, he throws it against his body back into the teeth of the defense. I thought they might come up with a pick.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Out of the gun now on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Hughes. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a first down.
The Ducks line up on 1st and 10 now. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. And Justin Herbert, of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
A completion makes it second and short. The shotgun handoff here. Good enough for first down yardage.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
The Ducks are in the red zone now. Handoff here from the shotgun. Solid gain there. Sets up a first and goal at the 7.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
Ducks looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon.
You talk about the right way to get a game started. This offense put together a nice scheme. They felt comfortable with the script, and they moved the ball all the way down the field. 10 plays, and they get a touchdown. If you're the defensive coordinator, you're back to the drawing board trying to figure this out.
Lining up to try the extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. And that's where they'll start the drive. So the Texas Tech Red Raiders offense gets their first crack now. They will go up against a secondary, Kirk, that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down wide receivers and take away the opponent's passing game.
Seems like every year in college football, there's secondaries around the country that want to brag that they have the best.
The pass rush gets home.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as a quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. Dropping back, it's Morton. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
And the Red Raiders will have to punt this one away. And that sets up a return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He hands it off from the gun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Back to throw. It's Moore. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play.
They you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
He's brought down out at the 46.
I really like to see the counter mixed in there with your base concepts to keep the defense honest. Now, they didn't burst a big run, but if you keep mixing it in as the game progresses, you might catch the defense over pursuing.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's low. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
And the Ducks look to keep this drive moving. That's caught. It's Benson. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the fourth quarter, really starts to wear you out.
The Ducks line up on 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 24. Nice grab. It's Moore. Cleans her in the end zone. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks.
Man, this defense coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double coverage.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Morton. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Out of the gun now on third down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Makes the grab. It's Douglas. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Boy, that slant is so dangerous for a defense to try to slow down. Great job of rallying to limit its yardage after the catch.
The offense now looking at a third and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab behind the line, it's Williams. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know, on third down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? They're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a first down.
Caught in the backfield. It's Carter. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. Important second down play coming up. To the air, it's Morton. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. They come up third and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
Fourth down. The offense will go for it. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Wants to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Pressure is coming. Swarm with a pass rush. Sack.
Chris, I really felt the quarterback came off the fake a little bit too quick. The defense didn't bite at all on the play action. They saw the quarterback had the ball, attacked, and got the sack.
Here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. The sure hands, it's Douglas. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down. Come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. Here's the option play. Pitch to the back. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option.
Well, it wasn't necessarily pretty or a game changer, but those option plays are sometimes best used to just get enough to just get a first down. I think that was the thinking on this last play. The defense has to be more aware in these kind of situations.
And the Red Raiders begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Morton. Bringing pressure. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments or this thing could snowball.
Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I mean, it's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. He got it. The field goal's good.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
After the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long with 17. Looking downfield, it's Moore. He's got it on a crossing route. Now here he goes. And the junior with some excellent work after making the catch.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
So one explosive play sets him up at the plus 43 with a first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. So the offense clicking now, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense is shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Now the all-important extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that a touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Williams. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Looking to pass, it's Morton. And it's caught on the crossing pattern. Enough for a first down at the 37.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Offense getting set, second down play here. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle, it's Douglas. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. The Red Raiders pick up enough for a first down here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Let's see if this scorecard can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Yeah, I know it's only 1 touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
Now the try here for the extra point. They make the extra point, but trail 21-10. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Pass caught. Second down now. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Now what they were looking for.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. He makes the grab. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. Timing here is impeccable.
The Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. Quick throw and catch is made. It's a Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They're in the right place, just the right time.
And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. That's reeled in. It's Douglas. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Well, it's a big risk to play man-to-man coverage by this defense, and this time they get caught. Great timing between the quarterback and his receiver. You can see what can happen when that timing is right. Big things can happen.
Caught behind the line. It's Porter. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You could see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
With the catch, it's Dickey. Physical one earns the first down.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
And the Red Raiders are in the red zone. Looking to pass. It's Morton. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Brought down with the completion, moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looking to throw here. Caught near the goal line. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
How about the consistency from this quarterback and his accuracy? That's 5 passes, 5 completions, and now he's got first and goal.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Quarterback keeps the football. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Off the play fake on first down. Makes a quick grab. We get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Getting set. It's second down. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Stepping back, looking to throw for the first down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
The Ducks will have to kick this away. That's just the first punt for this offense tonight. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Pass complete in the crosser. Timeout is called to Duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Grab down the middle. It's Douglas. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. Defense swarms them on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there. Incompletion brings up an important 3rd down. To throw, it's Morton. They go backwards on that 3rd down completion. Sets up a 4th down.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on 3rd down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
The Red Raiders will bring their punt team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Kicked it too far. It lands in the end zone for a touchback. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? He'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Springfield. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
Ducks will kick this away to start the second half. Returner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Boy, really good job up front here by the offensive line, giving the quarterback plenty of time for that route to clear underneath before he made the throw.
Game moves the ball to the 43. First down coming up. thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Second down play coming up. To throw, it's Morton. Makes the grab. It's Douglas. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid gain there. And the Red Raiders looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Catch made on the left side. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Well, it's been all passing all the time on this drive. This guy's 5 for 5, and now they're sitting at 1st and goal.
The Red Raiders hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. Here's a handoff testing the middle. And they've got him.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
So play number 7 on this drive is a 3rd down and goal. Play action fake, looking to throw, looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders! What an amazing comeback here.
Oh, the defense completely blows it here. They lose the tight end. He's a real option for this quarterback, especially on 3rd and goal. I'm surprised they wouldn't put a big safety or a linebacker right on top of him. He's open. Quarterback made the throw, and they got a touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the PAT puts them up 3. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. There's the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? To the air, it's Moore. Grab behind the line, it's Whittington. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
That completion makes it 2nd down. Looking for a gap, it's Whittington. gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
The Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
2nd down after that previous play. Grab behind the line, it's Moore. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
It can be hard sometimes in the pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
Can they keep this drive going, trying to convert on 3rd down now? They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
We got a short pickup here, but just what they needed. This will keep the drive moving, and you know what it's going to do? Plant a seed on this defense. Anytime they run that option, beware the quarterback.
1st and 10 play coming up. Dropping back, it's Moore. He cannot escape, it's a sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Trapped again in the pocket.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it with room to run. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. 1st down now from the 30.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Keeping it on the ground here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
The long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. On the ground, it's Whittington. 1st down, looking for more now. Touchdown, Ducks. And that will give them the lead now.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And they knock through the PAT, so it's a 4-point game, 28-24. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Looking downfield, it's Morton. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackle made after a solid gain. They spot the ball at the 34. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing, they're sitting back in zone, they're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
Caught in the backfield, it's Dickey. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Boy, the defense does such a good job at taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback drops back. Catch made in space. Look out. They keep the drive going. It's a 1st down to the 46.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And the Red Raiders pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. But this one is broken up. The ball's incomplete.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws, it's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Comes up with the catch.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath cover.
Catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Back to pass. It's Morton. Looks left and finds his target there. That's enough for a 1st down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the 1st down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Handoff from the shotgun. Oh, look at the quick cut. Broken tackle, still going. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
The Red Raiders with 1st and 10 here. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's got it in the open. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Chris, after this last play, he's now over 400 yards passing on the day. Are you kidding me?
And the Red Raiders will line up now. It's 1st and goal. And he'll set up to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Williams. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Tech. And now here comes the point after attempt. The PAT puts him up 3. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. Well, Kirk, Texas Tech has the lead here, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. See if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Benson. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Looking to throw. It's Moore. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The offense really clicking against this battle defense. They'll keep it on the ground with the counter play. Spins away from defenders. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Takes the handoff. It's Whittington. Inside the 35. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Or the quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks to the left, pass caught. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. The Ducks are going to take advantage of this red zone trap. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Knocks that one right down the middle. And we are tied up now here in the 4th quarter.
Man, I tell you, life of a kicker. This guy's not been called on the entire game. Probably cold as ice on the sideline. But when it matters, he's hot as a stove when his number's called.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Returner tackled right there. That's when they start the drive. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. Scanning the field. It's Morton. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball at the 31. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. And here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Caught over the middle. It's Carter. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Boy, third down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit. Doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Ball lands right at the 1-yard line and bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They settled for a field goal in the last possession. They're looking for the end zone, no doubt, here. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
You set it down to the offense. First and 10. Trying to find room. It's Whittington. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Moore. Caught near the sticks. It's Benson. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
You call a quick out on third down, I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
The Ducks have first and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The short completion of the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Second down after that completion. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on third and short. Looking to chuck it again. Grab down the middle. It's low. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Oregon. They jump on top now here in the fourth. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you say, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes the catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Stopped at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? First down and more. He's still running. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, the defense got out-muscled at the point of attack there, and the back showed good vision to get to the hole and get the first down.
One play moves the ball to the 44, and it'll be first down. Looking for a gap, it's Williams. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Back to pass. It's Morton. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's looking deep down the middle. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. That's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score. The Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. And the quarterback keeps it here. The freshman brings him down quickly.
Well, not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Play fake, looking to throw. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. They convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, give the defense all the credit here on this 3rd down play. They got after that quarterback in a hurry. The RPO game, quarterback decides to keep it. And how about the pursuit of that defense? Now we'll see what they decide to do on 4th down.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. To throw, it's Morton. Launching one to the end zone. Incomplete, but yeah, here comes a penalty marker now. That should be a drive-extending first down. So the PI penalty cost the defense 15, and it's a fresh set of downs. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Tackle made after a solid game. He'll spot the ball for 31.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
The clock has stopped, and we have just 2 minutes to play in this game now. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Dropping back. It's Moore. Grab down the middle. It's low. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to.
And the Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. And the big numbers just continue to pile up for this quarterback. That's more than 400 passing yards in the game now, Kirk.
Chris, this defense has tried everything to slow him down, and nothing has worked. Whether they play zone or man, they blitz to try to put pressure. Anything to get him out of his rhythm has not been able to work because of the way this guy's been able to read coverage and get the ball out of his hands quickly, and the results have been a monster day.
Here's the 2nd down play. Ball handed off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And that one's straight down the middle. Jubilation on the sidelines. They've taken the lead in the final seconds.
How about that? Clutch kick here for the kicker. Gives them the lead. But remember, there's still time up on the clock. This game is not over just yet.
After the clutch kick to take the lead, now they'll kick it away. The offense still a chance to tie this game if they can drive the field quickly. Fields it just outside the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Dropping back, it's Morton. He's running out of time here. Just flings it out of bounds, and pass rush closing in.
Chris, I think the pressure's taking a toll on this quarterback. You can just tell the pass rush is affecting his progressions and his willingness to throw it away.
Offense has a ways to go to get into field goal range. They need some big plays, and time is winding down. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. Swarm with the pass rush, a sack.